A sleek black Escalade pulled up outside the towering Golden Palace Hotel, its golden lights gleaming against the Los Angeles skyline. Paparazzi flashes lit up the night as Snoop Dogg stepped out, dressed in his signature casual yet flashy style, diamond-studded chains, oversized shades, and a tailored tracksuit that screamed success. The energy was electric as onlookers murmured in excitement. Snoop, flanked by his entourage, strutted confidently through the revolving doors. Heads turned, whispers filled the lobby. The receptionist, a stiff-looking man in a neatly pressed suit, eyed him with a subtle sneer. "I'm sorry, sir, but we don't have any rooms available," the receptionist said, his voice cold and patronizing. Snoop pulled down his shades slightly, flashing a look of disbelief. "FO, real? I just made a reservation yesterday." The receptionist smirked, tapping his desk dismissively. "We reserve the right to refuse service, sir." A hush fell over the lobby as guests watched in disbelief. Snoop sighed, looking around, and with a knowing nod, he turned to his crew. "Ike, bet. Y'all remember this moment." With a slow, calculated strut, he exited the building, his entourage trailing behind. The moment was captured by dozens of smartphones, and within minutes, the internet exploded with outrage. Back in his studio, Snoop sat in his leather chair, scrolling through the flood of tweets and comments. The anger, support, and encouragement poured in. "Man, they really thought they could do me like that," he muttered, shaking his head. He hit record on his phone. "Yo, check this out. They ain't lettin' me stay at this fancy spot, but y'all already know, it ain't over." Within hours, the video hit millions of views. Celebrities and fans expressed their fury. Influencers posted reaction videos, hashtags like #JusticeForSnoop and #BoycottGoldenPalace trended worldwide. The hotel management scrambled to contain the situation, issuing a lukewarm statement, but Snoop wasn't done yet. "They messed with the wrong one," he told his manager. "It's time to teach them a lesson." Snoop spent the night digging into the hotel's background. He found out the hotel had been suffering from mismanagement, outdated facilities, and declining bookings. Through contacts in the industry, he learned about their mounting debts and financial instability. Gathering his team in his lavish mansion, Snoop laid out his vision. He walked around the large table, showing slides of the hotel's outdated interiors and lackluster guest reviews. "I ain't just gonna get even. I'm gonna own that joint and flip it into something legendary. We talkin' the flyest spot in town, open to everyone." His financial advisor, Monica, nodded. "Snoop, the hotel's value is tanking. If we play this right, we can take control in no time." Snoop smirked. "Say less." Phone calls were made. Deals were negotiated. Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, and LeBron James were brought into the fold, ready to invest and support the transformation. Investors were eager to get on board with Snoop's vision of a luxurious, culturally inclusive experience. Late-night meetings turned into brainstorming sessions. Designers, architects, and event planners were brought in to discuss how to rebrand the hotel with Snoop's signature style. "Imagine walkin' in and feelin' like royalty, but with West Coast vibes," Snoop envisioned. "Live music, top-tier food, and a vibe that welcomes everyone." Snoop also ensured that sustainability and local employment were top priorities, partnering with community organizations to make a meaningful impact. A week later, Snoop pulled up in a convoy of luxury cars, cameras flashing as he stepped out once again. This time, he wasn't asking for a room, he was taking over. "Surprise, surprise," Snoop grinned. "I'm back, baby. And guess what? I own this place now." The receptionist, the same one who denied him, looked on in shock, his face drained of color. Whispers rippled through the lobby. Snoop walked straight past him and into the manager's office. "Pack yo' bags, playa." The takeover was swift. Staff were retrained, policies revamped, and the old guard replaced with fresh faces eager to embrace the new vision. Weeks later, the hotel rebranded as the Dog House, with an epic grand reopening event. The press swarmed as Snoop stood before a massive crowd in the grand ballroom. "This ain't just a hotel," he said, "it's a vibe. A place where everybody can feel welcome. No discrimination. Just good times." Snoop introduced new offerings, including themed suites based on different eras of hip-hop, exclusive dining experiences with top chefs, and community events supporting local talent. The hotel's previous reputation crumbled, and the buzz surrounding the rebranding skyrocketed. Celebrities started booking rooms, and guests from all walks of life flooded in. Crews worked around the clock. Every inch of the hotel was touched by Snoop's vision, rooms themed after iconic West Coast hip-hop landmarks, murals of rap legends, and a rooftop infinity pool featuring live DJ performances. Snoop personally oversaw key details, adding his signature touch to everything from the lobby playlist to the scent in the hallways. The hotel became a hotspot for music lovers, influencers, and travelers alike. Hiring fairs focused on diversity and inclusion, and Snoop personally ensured opportunities for the community. Months later, the hotel was thriving. During one of his routine visits, Snoop spotted the former receptionist standing near the front desk, looking nervous. "Mr. Dogg. I was wrong. I'd like a second chance," the man said sincerely. Snoop pondered for a moment, then nodded. "Aight, let's see if you can change. Everybody deserves a second chance." He offered him a role in the hotel's outreach program, helping teach hospitality skills to underprivileged youth. A year later, the Dog House was a beacon of culture and diversity. The once struggling hotel was now a global sensation, with expansion plans underway for branches in major cities like New York, Miami, and London. Snoop relaxed in the presidential suite, watching the sunset over LA. Never let nobody tell you where you can't go. If they do, just buy the place. Snoop's story became an inspiration for entrepreneurs everywhere, proof that with determination and vision, you can turn rejection into the ultimate redemption.